Huh. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the Weekend Wake Up Sports Talk with me and Philly Halftime and special guest Blaze Radio. How's everyone doing?
Doing good. How you
Blaze?
doing? Oh. What?
Blaze is doing good.
I'm not.
I ain't here.
Hey! Oh.
He ran away.
I pretend like I was frozen.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It's hard not to blink. You have to fool everybody because you got the shades on. I can't do that. Pretend I'm frozen.
Yeah. What kind of sunglasses are those this time, halftime?
They're like safety glasses.
Morning, bitches.
It's safety glasses.
What
They're
is
all
up,
safety-
everybody?
My sunglasses are actually safety glasses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I need to wear safety glasses when I'm working in the yard. I had fucking something hit me in the eye last week cutting grass, and I thought I was losing vision. I was like, man, I should have worn those stupid glasses.
Yep. And then Vic, what is up, Vic? He goes, college football is here, and here we go, Pitt, and we're our Penn. No, boo. Penn State-
They're playing West Virginia. They're not playing Michigan. You can cheer for Penn State today.
No, I can't. I can't root for Penn State. I can't root for Ohio State.
You were a national champion, though. You can brag about that.
We won by cheating.
Where's
Yay!
your national championship gear?
We won by cheating.
You said it.
Huh?
You said it.
I know. I'm allowed to say it. I'm allowed to say it. Ah, man. So let's get this started with football. Football is starting next week. So, Blaze, no Brandon Ayuk. What happened?
I told you I was so sick of that after a while. I was like, it doesn't
me
seem
too.
like it's going to happen. He ends up taking the same contract they offered him at first. And I mean, guys know how fans are, Philly, Pittsburgh, wherever. It's like they want to jump on that bandwagon. There was so much, oh, he's coming. He's for sure. He's coming. Even Antonio Brown, who's called some real good stuff, and I can't stand a lot of his takes. He was like, it's a done deal. He's coming. So he was wrong. And I mean, it's just like, do you want that type of distraction in your locker room? Even if he's that good? I mean, it sounds like he's just like, I'm my way or the highway type a young receiver. And it's like, we've used the diva receiver thing a million times. It's like, and let's be real. How long has he been that good? Maybe a year or two? I mean, is he Jerry Rice or Randy Moss already? But
No.
I mean, he's where he should be. It gives him the best chance at a Super Bowl. Let's be real. They already made it that far. They're good defense, good offense. I mean, if he comes to Pittsburgh, it's suspect because who's the quarterback? Who's the offensive line? If he goes to Cleveland, they suck all the time. If he goes to Washington, they're rebuilding. So it's like New England offered it to him. They're rebuilding. So, I mean, if you take all your fandom out of it, where would you want to be? I'd probably stay in San Francisco where you know the team, you know the offense. It just seems like he was playing a fucking game to try to get more. I don't know what it was. I'm glad it's over. It made no sense. It shows how social media and the bullshit of everything gets blown out of proportion. Like this, oh, it's definitely going to New England. Oh, he's definitely signing with Cleveland. Oh, he's definitely going to be a Steeler. Now he's going back. Just go play football.
Here's the thing, though. The money did not even get more or less. It stayed the same throughout all this time.
Same offer they gave in the first place.
Yeah, but hey, if somebody can get more money, then they're going to do it. And he was just trying to get as much as he could. You know? But, like Blaze said, if he goes to Pittsburgh, he's going to struggle there because he's going to be the guy. And I think he needs another wide receiver, number one wide receiver, and to get him open. Everybody's covering Debo, so they're worried about him. So that's why he gets open.
That's another thing you didn't even think about. You know, he already gets along with Debo and Purdy and McCaffrey. Yeah. What if him and George Pickens hated each other? Why is he getting all the balls? He's a new guy. I've been here. Well, I'm the big name. Why shouldn't I get? What if that screwed up everything the Steelers are trying to build? So I'm not mad at all.
Now Pittsburgh is missing Roman Wilson now. Damn.
He's a rookie. He needs time to grow. Eventually, he can be.
I know, but I'm a Michigan fan. Damn it.
I mean, I would have liked to see him go to Washington.
I
Well-
wouldn't. I wanted him far away from my division.
No, he's easy. Don't worry
I don't
about
know
it.
if he's as good as people think he is.
I don't
might
think
be
he's
wrong.
good at. No, I don't think he's that good either. That's why I said you can go to Washington.
I mean,
Let
some people
Washington-
might not even have him in the top 10 receivers.
Let
Is he a top
Washington
10?
overpay him. Let Washington overpay him.
Let's see. We got CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, A.J. Brown, Puka Nacua, Chris Olave, Dante Adams, Michael Pittman, Mike Evans, Drake London, Nico Collins. I mean, they could easily say he's not in the top. He's not a top 10 receiver. But I mean,
He's not.
he might end up being one, but who knows?
Yeah. I mean, Brandon Ayuk is the true number one. Debo does everything.
Yeah.
Debo's out of the backfield. He does all the motions.
Yeah,
and
you said it
stuff.
last night, Mitch. He's a true wide receiver where Debo's like a slash type player.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
But
It's
then
good
you
to
also
have both.
look at it. You also they have the tight end. Is he a number one wide receiver, or is he like the third best weapon on that team right now, or
True.
fourth
A lot of
best
people
weapon?
will put Debo. Yeah, you're right. Debo and Kittle could be above. It literally should be above him. They've proved it longer.
McCaffrey is above them.
Yeah, so
You
he
can put him
was
as
he
the
the
fourth-
fourth. He's
Yep.
the fourth best weapon. You overpaid your fourth best weapon.
Yeah, and they're eventually going to have to pay Purdy.
Nick goes, Blaze out here playing college football while streaming.
I'm not playing anything.
Mm,
Although
Yeah.
I used to like football. I mean, I don't play a lot of games, but football, wrestling, and baseball and basketball. And now seeing a lot of people playing this college football game because they're not as those games where you got to use all 85 buttons. I can't do that. I don't want to waste my brain power at that. But the football game, I might get that when they lower the price on it eventually because it looks so good, man.
Yeah, I was talking to AK. He doesn't even play the college football. He loves Madden. He loves Mutt. I'm telling you, like he's like one of the best in the country when it comes to Mutt.
That
In the
college
world.
game
I
looks
don't
like
even know what mud is.
Ultimate
I don't even
Team
know what mud
halftime.
is.
Ultimate Team. It's like these cards you gotta.
Is that with the
Up-
cards and like you can go get Reggie White and
Yeah,
everybody?
Yeah, it's
for
just like
$35.
wrestling has that too. Wrestling has their super card thing where you.
Oh,
get
I
the
hate
cards
that.
and all that. And I can.
I
That's
hate
the money
that.
grab in all these games because you got to pay to get the packs and all this.
That's
crazy
why I'm not.
shit.
That's why I'm not getting those games anymore.
Yeah, I never played
It's in
those.
my drift.
Yeah, I just like the creation stuff, and you can make your own. Did you like my channel, Earl?
Earl,
It's
did
not
you
on my
really
page.
like all the channels? You like
not on
mine?
my
You like
channel.
halftime? You like Blaze Radios? You like the Hardcore Sports Network?
Mitch is turning into a ball buster.
He's getting there, ain't he?
He's trying.
Halftime. I got you. Oh my God! Don't even get me started.
You
Halftime.
didn't
Are you
get
going to
me.
get?
You
I'm
didn't
not
get
getting
me.
it. Halftime. Are you getting
Yes,
NBA
yeah, I pissed you
2K25?
off by saying, "I'm sorry, I hurt your little feelings."
No, you got mad when I corrected you when you
No, I
said
don't
Eagles
get it.
fans.
Mitch, you get it all wrong, buddy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
give
do
a
you
fuck.
check the speech?
Hey, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I'm
Yeah, you-
driving when I do whatever I'm doing. I'm always doing something.
Yeah, stupid. Yeah, you're so stupid.
Hey, listen, it's better than sleeping while you're driving.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
No, he
No,
does
dude,
that.
yeah, I got
He
a long
does
ride.
that.
Dude, I'll tell you a story. When I used to have to drive to good old Indiana, PA, IUP for school. So I was driving back to school once. I had a little Dodge Daytona, little sports car. I loved it. And I was starting to nod off. I was starting to fall asleep while I'm driving on this highway. So I turned on, I don't know if you remember the rap group Onyx. Slam!
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like real loud screaming. I was like, I got to find. And back in the day, kids, you would open up a folder of CDs and have to find your CD and put it in. So we didn't have.
Wait, you had to put it. Wait, you had to put it in.
put it in the
Pause.
CD player, and I'm playing Onyx, turned up to 100, windows down. I fall asleep at the wheel. I wake up driving the median, and there's those little poles, those yellow poles in the median.
Pause.
I hit bam, 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 hit a bunch of those and
Can we do the please? Can we do the podcast, please?
So I'm gonna tell my story now without interruption.
Thank you.
Hey.
So I had 2 flat tires. I had the front left and the back left tire, and it started pouring down rain. So I pulled over and I was lucky to be alive because I literally fell asleep. The second time I ever fell asleep driving up a hill, I woke up in the wrong side of the road with a car facing me, laying on their horn. I was still in drive with my foot on the brake up a hill, and a car in front of me. I was like, oh shit. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah,
CDs.
there is so many times I'm like, how the hell did I get here? Like, I was asleep. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
thanks.
Wait, so you were lying before?
Early in the morning, and I drive, and like by the time I drive an hour and a half away to work, I put in 12 to 13 hours. Then I got to drive another hour and a half home. I'm spent. I'm sitting there driving. I'm like, I'll call somebody, talk to
He'll
them,
call
whatever,
me just so he can stay up.
just so I can stay up.
That's crazy. I used to drive an hour and 10 minutes to work, but an hour and a half. You'd think it's only 20-minute difference. That's a long drive. That's 3 hours of your day.
It's a long drive.
That's 3 hours of your day driving plus an 8-hour to 10-hour day of work.
Yes.
That's your whole day. I remember those days. I remember the day
by the
that
time I
9/11
get
happened.
home, I am spent. I'm just toast.
When 9/11 happened, I was driving to Monroeville, Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh, an hour and a half. And I was listening to Howard Stern. I used to listen to Howard Stern going to work a lot. I remember I'll never forget, he had Pamela Anderson on that day. I got to work. I was working at Gateway Computers, and we have these big display computers. And I was going to the back, and I saw the one tower on, and I was like, holy shit. Like, they just started talking about it when I got to work.
So
I
is that
remember
the guy?
that day. I remember that day. I was across the river where you could see the Twin Towers. This guy, we were jackhammering his pool, and he saw the Twin Towers, and friggin' he comes out of his house crying, and friggin' we don't know what's going on. We got earbuds, plugs in our ears, and we're jackhammering, and we're doing all this construction, and friggin' you look, and all you see is a big cloud of smoke. You saw the Twin Towers when we pulled up. We saw the Twin Towers, and then we looked. It was just a big cloud of smoke. He's like, look what's going on. I'm like, what's that big cloud of smoke? He goes, that's the Twin Towers, and they just came down. I'm like we stopped for 2 to 3 hours, just calm down a little bit. But then we had to go back to work. It was like, that was a bad day. Like, with the working and on driving and great, you couldn't get out. Couldn't do nothing on the parkway and all. It was clustered.
I didn't even think about that you were close enough to actually see the remnants of it and see the smoke and stuff. And I can imagine what traffic was like for the next, month around there.
It was a month and a half. Like, the traffic was so bad, like trying to get in and out. But we were real close. We were right at the water, and we could see them straight. This guy bought a house on a mountain just so he could see these Twin Towers. He's like, it's because he worked there. He goes, I took the day off today to watch my pool get fixed. I'm like, okay.
Mitch is just waiting
you did that
pause again because you went in and out and you wanted to pause the in and out. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna change your name to Mr. Pause, Kofsky.
Yeah. Why do you keep on pausing people?
That's my sense of humor. That's what I do all the time.
It's him in the 69 pause.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, he hit halftime hit 969.
Oh, did you? I know you were at 968 last night. I was like, Mitch is gonna go nuts when he gets one more subscriber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. working a different. Wow. Okay. That's cool.
It's weird
Oh.
because that's such a horrendous day, but it's one of those days where everyone remembers like where they were and stuff because they talk. It's like,
No,
Yes.
I'm gonna unsub. I'm gonna unsub right
what
now.
about, there's a couple sports events I remember for some reason. There's one I remember as a little kid. It was when Joe Montana threw to Dwight White in the corner of the end zone.
Yes.
The
You're
catch.
always gonna remember that one.
I remember that. I remember I remember one thing from the 79 Super Bowl. I was 6 years old when the Steelers won the Super Bowl. I just remember jumping on the couch. That's it. And then I remember when Kirk Gibson hit that home run in the World Series. It was game one.
I don't remember that.
It was Dodgers A's. I think it was game one where he won the game. He wasn't supposed to play, and he limped around the. I just walked into the house, and I don't know why my mom was watching World Series and my dad, and I got to see him hit that home run. Like those three things stick out. And that's been like
I don't remember
40
that.
years ago, because you weren't born. You were still a glimmer in your dad's eye back then.
Yeah. I remember like when
I'm turning 30
Reggie
on
White
Wednesday.
got the sack record. I remember like Jerome Brown when everybody found out when Jerome Brown got in that accident, he passed away with his nephew. You know, like where were you? I remember that. There was a lot. I remember when Pete Rose was here and when he got his 300th home run. He got like his 300th home run.
Yeah.
But it's been cool.
Do you remember? Is there any sports events from when you were a kid you remember, Mitch, that stick out?
Allen Iverson's crossover. I mean the step over.
The step
on
over,
Tyronn Lue. The step over. LeBron James's dunk on Jason Terry.
Huh?
That's pretty much it.
Like, what about you guys in the chat? Anything like not just that you remember that it happened, but you remember like what you were doing or where you're at, like that type of moment, like it's
the Eagles Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, you got to remember that.
I was in this room. I was right there.
I was at my buddy's house.
Oh my God, really, Nick?
Drunk. I was at my buddy's house drunk, and like we hugged, and I'm like, I don't hug guys. I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't get teary eyed. I'm like, dude, it's been a long fucking time. We never got to see this, and it was pretty cool when we got to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the crossover when AI shook Jordan. A lot of people remember that. But that just goes to show you, even if you're the greatest, the best, you're going to fall down every once in a while. You're going to have someone that looks better than you once or twice. It's okay. Like nowadays, people get so crazy, like, oh my God, he shook that guy or he made that guy. So what? People are human.
What about Yabusele dunking on LeBron James in the Olympics?
What about Vince Carter dunking on that 7-foot guy, jumps over a 7-foot guy in the Olympics?
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, this just happened. The Milwaukee Bucks are looking to trade Brooke Lopez, and I'm just like, why?
That's a bunch of bull jive and baloney.
I know, right? It's a bunch of bull jive and baloney. But my question is, he's the perfect center next to Giannis. Why?
Did you wait a minute? Did you say they're going to trade him? That literally says they have no plans to trade him.
Dude.
Halftime. We got dirt sheet Mitches up here reporting the wrong information. It literally says they have no plans to trade him.
I told you guys I'm getting old.
Hey, look. Arku, gotcha.
Yeah.
Clip that, Arku. Clip it. Mitch made a mistake.
When's the last time? Oh, I always left studio.
You just woke up. It's the morning wake up, but clean the dirt out your eyes, Mitch, before you read the headlines.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Could you imagine if actually did that?
This literally happened. But it didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. It did. Hey, long day. I remember September 23rd, 2013, the day Pittsburgh Pirates clinched a playoff spot.
Dude, I remember when they lost the playoffs whenever Sid Bream with the Braves scored the winning run. Barry Bonds couldn't throw him out, and Francisco Cabrera got the hit. I'll never forget that guy's name. I was at IUP, and my friend, I wasn't living with this guy yet. We had 5 guys that lived in a house. The year before, he bet they were up like 4-1, and it was in the last inning, and he was like, Pirates are going to win. They're going to the World Series. And if it doesn't happen, I'll run around this building 5 times buck naked. Guess what? He now tells the story about he had to take off all of his clothes and run buck naked around the building because he was living with a bunch of guys. It was college. You had to do it if you put a bet like that. So, yeah, when the Pirates lost, that was bad.
Oh, I also remember when the Phillies won the World Series.
Which one?
The one where Brad Litt struck him out.
Oh. Yeah. Well, there's a couple.
Yeah. You know what I remember, though?
And Blade, you remember this one. Bo Jackson running on the wall, running back down the wall after he caught it. He was playing for the Royals, right?
Yeah. You know what's weird about that is the one thing I thought about instead of how great that thing is, that someone had to go out and replace the padding because he ripped the fucking hole in the padding when he did that.
He ripped it with the spikes. He ran up the wall and ran back down the wall.
Speaking of the Royals, do you remember the Bret Hart pine tar, the George Brett pine tar incident?
Oh, yeah.
When he ran out of the dugout all pissed, ready to fight everybody.
Yep.
I remember when A-Rod got exposed for taking steroids.
Do you remember when Randy Johnson threw the pitch and it hit the bird?
Yeah.
Man, that was awesome. You watch that bird exploded.
Yeah, it'll never happen again. That's insane. The only thing that's close to that is, wasn't it Tony Parker that caught the bat? There was a bat flying in San Antonio, and he caught the bat.
Yeah. Everybody thought it was a bird, and he's like, no, it's a fucking bat.
That's crazy, man.
Remember, you remember this? There was the Flyers and the Bruins. They were down 3-0 in the series. They came back. Game 7, they were down 3-0, and they won 4-3.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
I was at a friend's house for that, and as soon as the game was over, everybody ran out the house and ran across the neighborhood like screaming. I'm like, I'm going to bed.
I had that stuffed bat and it busted, and everybody's like, hey, it's a cork bat. He had his cork bat, and he blamed it on All-Star game.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of an All-Star game, Blaze, remember when not Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady did a self-lob in the All-Star game?
Yeah. I think it was the last Steelers. Wait, it was a Cardinals Super Bowl when the Steelers won. It was snowing in town. And when they won, we all were drunk. It's a bad story. Don't do this, kids. We were at my friend's bar, and we were all getting drunk. Steelers won. We got into the car, and we started driving around doing donuts in the intersections because it was snowing, and we were screaming out the windows, waving towels, and we were listening to Eminem. I think it was Collapse, that song. I'll never forget. But, I mean, we were driving when we shouldn't have been driving, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fly, did I ever tell you about my first hockey game?
No.
First hockey game my dad ever took me to. And this is one reason why I'm kind of soured on sports like soccer and hockey, because they're low scoring, not a lot of action compared to basketball when you're scoring tons of points. It was the Civic Arena, which they called the Igloo, where the Pens played. It was Pens versus Flyers. So I'm like, yeah, there's going to be fights. It's going to be a great game. 0-0 tie.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You go to your first hockey game and it's a 0-0, no fights, hardly any action. 0-0.
I don't remember. I remember this one game I went to. I think it was the Flyers in Pittsburgh. We were in the club box, and we lost like 3-0 or something. And I was like, I'm never coming back here again for the Flyers.
Dude, how about this? When I was a kid, my brother was a Mets fan. And Pirates Mets was a feud in the mid 80s.
Right.
They had Strawberry and Gooden and all those guys. And my brother he wanted to wear his Mets jersey and hat to a Pirates game in Pittsburgh. I was like, you can't do that, Jeff. They're gonna kill you. And you're only like 10 years old. Everyone's gonna be yelling at you and throwing shit at you. Because that's how bad that rivalry was. Luckily, he was just a kid, but I remember the Buster Douglas fight.
I
remember
don't.
that one.
I don't.
And Tyson was on such a roll leading up to that no one ever thought he would ever lose.
No, everybody said they were going to be scared for Douglas, and fucking Douglas, he done it.
I think Tyson got a
He
little too
showed you
comfortable.
how to beat him.
He wasn't even like ranked or anything. I think like Buster Douglas, like we were like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
That just goes to show you. That's when boxing was real.
Well, ain't Douglas from PA, Pennsylvania, Philly?
Not sure. But that's when boxing was real.
Yeah.
Now it's all this fake shit.
I think Douglas was from Philly.
Let me see. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't. And then
Columbus,
now we're
Ohio.
getting Mike Tyson. And then now we're getting Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Was it Ohio?
Columbus, Ohio. He's born. I mean, he might have grown up in Philly or something. It just says where he's born.
Philly.
I just wish that fight was a real fight. Like, I just got a feeling it's not going to be a real fight.
Oh, really?
No, I think it's going to be fixed. A 60-year-old man going against, what's he, 32?
But I
No,
think
he's younger than me.
if this was like a street fight, just let him go at it, I think Tyson would destroy him.
Yes.
Even at 60.
Tyson would destroy anybody. Huh?
And here's the thing. Since it's not like sanctioned or anything, Jake Paul's doing all kinds of fucking steroids. You can tell.
Yeah, you look at him. He's
got all those zits. He's all like super pumped, like a little more. He's got to shave a lot more hair off his back, I'm sure. It's just like
he's getting really big, and he's getting really big fast.
Yeah, so it takes away like old boxing. I remember Sugar Ray.
That's why Tyson said you got to check you for steroids.
And they won't though. And that's I wish it was real. That's all. UFC took a lot away from boxing because that got big, and boxing took a back seat to it.
Yeah, but there's not really good boxers out there right now.
A lot of them are.
It ain't like what we had back in the day. You know what I mean? There's no real good boxer out there.
Yeah, it's like back when we were younger, you could name 5 big boxers and stuff back then. You know, nowadays it's like you could say George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray. Like there were so many big name boxers. Nowadays it's like, okay, chat, name the top 5 boxers right now. You might name 1 or 2.
Yeah,
hey, Butterfly!
You're not going to be that big. Like,
hi, Butterfly.
You're not going to find somebody bigger than George Foreman, or you know what I mean? Like George Foreman, come on, he was 68 when he won the title again.
Yep. Larry Holmes, Evander Holyfield, Michael
guy, and he's still going to go win the title. Like he should have never won the title when he's 68 years old.
There's no names like this though. Halftime: Marvin Hagler, Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray, Michael Spinks, Larry Holmes, Evander Holyfield. Like there's so many boxers back then. Yeah, I looked it up. I don't have a good memory.
I don't
remember. You forgot why you called me yesterday.
I did too.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't even remember calling him, Blaze. It's like 2.5 hours later, he calls me. He said, "What'd you call me for?" I'm like, I don't know.
Just wait, Mitch. You'll be 30 next week. You're gonna start forgetting stuff.
I'm already reading tweets wrong.
True. At least you admit it. Roberto Duran's another one prime time. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, I admit when I read wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, but with the Jake Paul thing, it's on Netflix too. Like now we don't have to look for those streams on those websites anymore for that. Yeah. Butterfly's getting ready to tailgate.
Nice.
Oh, you're in Texas. That's right. He's in Texas. So.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Wesley. What is up, Wesley? That's my guy.
We look at the college games for today.
Sure. We can talk about how Michigan's going to win against Fresno State.
Is Michigan going to cheat?
Yes.
No, the cheaters. I was going to say San Diego Chargers. The cheaters with the Chargers now.
Yeah. Don't tell Randy that.
Being investigated again?
Huh?
Oh, no.
Ain't he being investigated again from the last college game?
I don't even know.
I think he is from the when they won the chip. I think they're being investigated for that game.
It's already over.
It don't matter. They're still going to investigate. See, this is the thing. When I think you cheat and get caught cheating, I think they should take that away from them. Put an asterisk next to it, but I think they should take it away from them so people learn, you know.
So if you go that route, what about the Houston Astros from years ago?
Yeah.
I would have took it away from them. For cheating.
I know it's before your time, Mitch, but halftime, do you remember SMU? They got the death penalty in college football for recruiting violations. They killed their whole program.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
What?
Yeah.
Now, Eric Dickerson was huge, and he made SMU a national team. And then SMU got all these good recruits, and then they got busted for a bunch of violations. Not only they deleted the football team completely.
They deleted the football team, yes.
For how long?
Well, they came. I think they're back. It took 20 some years before they could try to be reinstated.
Yeah, they got kicked out of.
No
football.
way.
Yeah, they got kicked out of football.
That's honestly crazy. We're not live on Blaze's channel, by the way. Subscribe to Fairly Halftime. No way. There's
go over there and subscribe.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry.
No way. Those are now on different teams. Yeah.
No, they'd hold the team, the corporate.
So let me ask you guys this:
franchise.
Since Tom Brady got caught cheating 2 times, is he not the greatest of all time in your eyes?
Not mine.
He's Joe Montana's mine.
Joe Montana's yours?
Joe Montana is better than
I
Tom.
can't say Bradshaw because Bradshaw had the defense and the weapons on offense and the running game and the line. So Bradshaw was just he was a Nick Foles back then. He wasn't that great, but he was a quarterback that got Super Bowls. Montana was dominating through a long period of time. They had 4 Super Bowls with him?
Yeah. And then he went to Kansas City and he won a Super Bowl there. So
see, that was before my time.
But then again, when Joe Montana played, he was calming everybody down. We're going to go down the field. I got this. He put everybody on his back. I mean, if
you know what it kind of reminds me of?
Tom Brady got caught cheating not once, not twice, but a couple of times they were cheating. They stole headsets. They stole playbooks. They stole fucking
the Spygate.
Spygate. I don't like to talk on that because I'm a Steeler fan, and people are just going to say I hate Brady just because I'm a Steeler fan. So that's why I don't like to talk about it too much.
Where's Randy? I want Randy for this conversation.
I mean, there's just so much that they did that if you would have took every championship away from them, I think they would only have 2 rings.
Is he a great quarterback? Yes. I'm not going to discredit his skill at all. Plus,
but you got
he wasn't a top 10 quarterback coming out. So I'll give him credit for being great, but he's not my GOAT, if you want to say
he's not my GOAT. My GOAT is Joe Montana.
You mean Joe Montana?
Yeah, Joe Montana.
I mean, I don't like to say GOAT because all time isn't over. We don't know. And let's be real. If Kansas City wins 2 more Super Bowls and they win 4 in a row, we're going to have to start talking about Mahomes.
Right. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, I doubt that'll happen. I'm just saying.
If Mahomes keeps on throwing the ball behind his back,
over his shoulder.
Hey, guys, it's 11-11. Let's make a wish.
Hey, net halftime, he's going to throw between his legs next.
But then again,
I would not be surprised.
Then again, you're throwing to Kelsey, and Kelsey's clutch.
Greatest of all time is it's your opinion. You might be a favorite of this team or that team, and everyone's greatest is going to be different. Or like the Jordan LeBron thing, if you're only 20 years old, I can see why you're going to say LeBron, not Jordan.
Right, because you never watched.
Yeah, but you know who my greatest of all time is?
Allen Iverson. He's your favorite, number 3.
Wilt Chamberlain.
He's my favorite, but he's not my GOAT.
Wilt Chamberlain because he fucked 10,000 women.
That's mine. I already made on. Listen. When I heard that one, I was like, "Yes, I am not worthy."
And then you know who no one's gonna know who my greatest of all time
You've
is.
told me before, and it's someone you don't even watch. You didn't even watch them.
Exactly. Who?
Whew, you sound like an owl.
No, I sound like the New Day. Who? Who?
And he sound like an owl.
Whoever you're gonna say, it's not really your all-time great.
Yeah, he is.
Who is it?
You don't even know who it is. You probably should. No.
Will Chamberlain?
No.
Jalen freaking Hurts.
No. According to Cool Cat, he's the baby goat.
Okay.
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, because he was in the movie Airplane.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. The only thing worse than calling someone the GOAT is, sorry, Mello, I'm not making fun of you, is saying the word goated.
Goated.
That bothers him so much.
Because it doesn't make sense. You're greatest of all time. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Wait, ask halftime if you ever cheated on a game or a girl.
Have you ever cheated on
Halftime.
Have I ever cheated on what?
a test
In a
or a
game
girl?
or a girl?
Never have cheated on.
I cheated my way.
Never
through
cheated
college.
on a game or a girl. No. Mm-hmm.
On tests. I used to cheat on tests all the time in college. I was a pro at that shit.
I mean, he had a girl that was his rebound. That he was a rebound for.
Back in the day, we had these things called calculators back in the day.
Yeah.
In the scientific calculator, you'd slide it open, and my cheat sheet would be behind there. We had these things called Swatch. Remember the Swatch watch?
Yeah.
The calculator.
They had a guard over top of them. I would put the cheat sheet and then the guard over top of them and just look at my watch during the test. The bill of your hat, I would put answers on the bill of my hat so I could see. Oh, I was a cheater. Especially in college.
I couldn't cheat on tests because they knew I was going to. So they had like 3 people. Like they had a teacher sitting right next to me watching me do my answers.
Hey, there was a couple of things in college where it was like 100 people in the class. You could literally take your textbook out, open it, and put it on your lap and take the test.
Yep.
Yes, Raph. Go Michigan, even though we cheated. Yay!
That's why we're talking about cheating right now.
Yeah, so please, I'm not going to say that. No. No. But when does Penn State play?
45 minutes.
And Nick, I can't be the GOAT when these two guys are sitting here better than me.
No, stop it.
He's your
Stop
goat.
it. He's goated.
No.
Blaze is the GOAT. Mitch is the GOAT.
There we go.
What is this? Oh.
Today's games.
All right.
Hey,
Hold on. What's the thing at the Colorado game, first of all?
A lot of people are saying they shouldn't, because North Dakota State, they were a Division II team and then an FBS team. I remember back when IUP, Division II, North Dakota State never lost a game for the longest time. And they're really good in the FBS too. So a lot of people are saying, why Colorado's scheduling someone tough? They should have scheduled someone easier. I like that they scheduled someone tough, and it was a good game because North Dakota State's going to be a good team. And man, Travis Hunter is amazing.
He's a dog.
Amazing. Mitch doesn't take notes. He doesn't believe in it. He's too lazy.
Thank you. Finally, someone said that. Thank you. My friends text me like, Mitch, does anyone know you're lazy? I'm like, I try to convince them, but they're not. They're not believing me. They're not believing in me.
I don't believe in Mitch Kofsky.
too much on here. We can't believe you because all the shit you do.
I mean, like this, Georgia Clemson to have that early in the year. I mean, I like those matchups early.
I like that one. That's going to be a good game.
Plus, now with 12 teams making it, these teams like Florida State, since they lost to Georgia Tech, they might be out of the playoff already.
Now, I'm going to be starting watching more college football, but since you both watch college football, who's going to be a good team to watch?
Michigan.
Michigan.
We both said our
Michigan sucks. Get real.
No, we're the champions. How do we suck?
Georgia's been really
you
good.
freaking asshole.
Hey, I got the asshole to call me an asshole. Yay! Finally. Texas, you say? University? Okay.
Dude,
Texas makes their
SEC
debut.
Crazy.
Huh?
Big Ten and the SEC have all these new teams and shit. There is no Pac-10 anymore, basically.
Boo! Boo!
Ohio State, just Penn State. There's only one state.
My cousin went there to go to Longhorns. There you go.
So who else plays today? You got Iowa, Illinois State. No. Tennessee, Chattanooga, not a big game there.
Hey, are they good?
Most of
Are
these
they
are
good? They didn't win a
games.
championship last year.
Most college
Game
teams
last
schedule
night?
cupcakes. The Ohio State Akron, is that going to be a game? It's going to be 72-2.
Can it be? Hold on. Can it please? I want a score to be 69-0. Please.
Colorado
One.
State, Texas. Colorado State has a good team sometimes. Miami, Florida, that's a big game early in the season.
Yeah.
Even though Florida's not ranked, that's a big game. Alabama it'll be 72-0, another one. Alabama over what? Okay, for you, Mitch, 69-3.
Yay!
Ole
Yes.
Miss. Who do they have that they're that good? Anybody know in the chat?
In the chat, please do. No, I did not even play sports in high school. I didn't even play sports.
Do they have
No,
do they have a quarterback or something that's really good?
I don't know.
Where's the Manning kid playing at now? Is he Texas?
He's Texas, ain't he?
Is he
I
even
think so.
starting?
I think he's Texas. I think he's starting.
You know what you? Yeah.
Trying to look.
You know
it up.
what's even funny? I told this at halftime. Yeah, it's my birthday next week, Arco.
He's gonna be 40.
Yes.
Wow. He jumped up there.
Michigan made Nick Saban retire.
No, he didn't.
Yes, we did.
Quinn Ewers. I thought Quinn Ewers is starting over Arch Manning.
He's starting. He's like 80 years old, Mitch.
You're wrong, Mitch.
What do you mean I'm wrong?
Texas's quarterback is Quinn Ewers.
Oh, I didn't say that. That was him.
He's a junior. Arch Manning's a freshman.
I didn't say that. That was him.
He's
Well,
not
I'm blaming
he's not,
you, Mitch. I heard it from
he's
you.
not- he's not
I
starting.
didn't say anything.
You did agree, damn it. Shut up.
You did. You agreed right off. Manning may play a bit. Yeah, that's right. In college, a lot of teams do bounce quarterbacks around. I remember Florida did that when Tebow was quarterback? They played other quarterbacks too and shit.
Yeah, but
Michigan
it was, that was Blaze. That was Tebow.
Oregon, Idaho. That'll be a distract. Here's a good one. Notre Dame, Texas A&M. I can't stand either team, but two top 20 teams.
When I was in elementary school, my teacher was a huge Notre Dame fan. So whenever our assignment was to go watch Notre Dame games, and then we would have to have our parents email the teacher, like proof we saw the games. So I would always boo because I wasn't a Notre Dame fan, but I still watched it.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, that's why sometimes I understand the transfer portal. If you're Manning and you're there and this guy's going to start for the next 2 years, maybe you do want to go to a different team and try to play if you're someone like Arch Manning. So sometimes I get it, but those players that bounce around to 4 or 5 teams in their college career, that's ridiculous to me.
I'm gonna watch. I definitely am gonna watch a little bit of that just so I can see him. I want to see him play.
See, this is what I hate about media. That personal life shit. I don't. That's not news to me.
You mean like halftime? He is part of the media, believe.
Oh, he's not. Stop it. I'm gonna start battling back. I'm on the halftime side of this now, Mitch.
He's still part of the media.
He's a content creator. There's a difference.
That's part of the media.
And
Content creators are part of the media.
Fresno State has the upset of the day, and they beat national champion Michigan 6-9.
If that happens, I would laugh, but I would be mad.
You know what?
Arizona.
I'm gonna say Michigan loses today.
In Arizona, New Mexico, that's it for the ranked teams. There's the Georgia
Mitch, are
Tech.
you streaming that game today?
Yes. Yes.
There
What
you have it.
time? Are the Phillies on today?
7:30?
Are they still in
Oh,
first
wow.
place?
No, they're not in the first place no more.
Really?
It's the Dodgers.
Oh, you're talking about overall.
Overall.
Playoff.
Yeah, they're in first place in our division. We're up like 6 games.
So it is the time of the year where the
There
wild card
is such
standings.
thing as the internet media. People are forgetting that there is something as online media.
I'm not part of that.
Yes, you
and
are.
here's why. Do you see halftime posting whenever there's news about the teams and stuff? No, he brings you content about his teams. So he's not.
That is part of the media.
No, it's not.
Everything you do, there's an online
Stop
media.
it. Stop it.
No, I'm the guy at the bar hanging out with a
Uh,
bunch of friends.
what are you at the greenhouse halftime?
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the
That is my
Pirates are
that is
11 and a
honestly
half
my favorite
games,
bar.
11 and a half out the play after the wild card. I
Hey,
think it's
Bruce.
close to them being eliminated soon.
What is up, Bruce?
What was that, Blaze? What were you
They're-
saying?
Pirates are now 11 and a half out of wild card contention.
Thank you, Butterfly.
Man,
Thank you.
you been losing that bad now?
Yeah, they were only last time I talked about that. It was like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
What, Pittsburgh?
Yeah. So
Mm.
right now there's still a month of baseball. In 2 weeks, if they're in the same position, they're done.
Right. I mean, you still got 26 games left?
Yeah, still a lot. Well, they're 62 and 72. But to me, if they finish 500, that's amazing for the Pirates because they're normally losing 100 games.
Yes. But I really think you guys are a playoff team. The way you play baseball.
They're getting bad.
I wish my team actually played baseball like your team does.
I wish I had.
Small ball always works for me, and the home runs will come when you do
Wait,
that.
wait. Small balls?
Stop it. No pause.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying small balls. I'm not saying that.
Time somebody talks, damn it.
What?
Then stop balls and everybody's telling somebody says
I didn't even say it. It's not my fault. You're saying small balls and you're showing run support.
small ball.
You need ball. It's better than saying ball support.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing. It's just no matter of the size.
You're a jockstrap.
I'm a Jewish one.
I didn't say
Yes,
that.
I got.
I
Hey,
didn't
there
say
you go,
that either.
Bruce. There you go. Nice.
Nice, Bruce.
This team sucks. Bullpen calls. Yep.
Everybody's bullpen is hurt. Everybody's bullpen sucks. So
Honestly, that was not even me in high school. In high school, I was more the quiet guy. Halftime, I feel you were right. It's the Phillies who will better play small ball. Yep. You know what's funny now?
We don't want to hear
I'm
about your
saying-
small balls, Mitch.
I wasn't even gonna go that route. I wasn't even gonna go that route.
We're like talking about small balls.
Coworkers' daughter is friends with Sam Howe. Really? She knows Blake Griffin too. Does she know Brian Griffin, Peter Griffin, Lois Griffin?
So just like I thought, Mitch, the pre-show for Bash of Berlin's just all kinds of highlights from SummerSlam and other shit.
I'm not even watching it.
There's only 5 matches, dude.
I know. So if the show starts at 1,
Should
It's
be
not
over
gonna
by
end till
4. 3 hours.
3:30, 4 o'clock, yeah. Lonnie Walker to the Celtics. I told this to Blaze. Underrated move. I like this move for Boston. Why did the NBA let them get even better? That's
And
my point.
who's got the smallest balls of them all?
Love them all.
AC/DC. I know you, McShreddy. My man. So the real topic we should be talking about is we are only a few days away from NFL football.
Hell
But
yeah.
Hold
I can't
on.
wait.
But Bruce goes, halftime. At least we
baseball.
don't have Craig Kimbrell. We may have lost everything.
Yeah,
Parker,
Kimbrell's
yeah.
bad, man.
You remember Dave Parker? He was a banger, man. Dave Parker won the batting title so many times, man. He was a beast.
Yeah,
I remember Cobra Kai.
Omar Marino was my favorite. I liked him. He was a center fielder. He's stolen bases. He was no Ricky Henderson, but he had a lot of stolen bases.
I got the Eagles winning against the Packers.
There's a lot of people picking the Packers over your boys. I was watching TV. There are a lot of people. I mean, I'd rather people pick against my team, so I'm on that boat. But a lot of people are saying you guys are losing a home game, and I know halftime doesn't like it either. You guys lost a home game for this.
Yes, and that's why I don't like it, because we did lose a home game.
But if this game is in Philly, I'd pick Philly. But I think Packers have a chance of beating you over there.
I think we win, but it's going to be a tough game, and it's going to be a close game.
And if you lose, it doesn't really hurt your team because the Packers are going to be a really good team this year.
Yeah, that's good. They're
So
going to be
going 0-1 to start doesn't really hurt your team. Now, if the Steelers go 0-2, Atlanta and Denver, that's trouble. Especially Denver against Russ's old team.
Wait, who is the Steelers playing the first game?
Atlanta, and then they play Denver. Atlanta this week, which
Atlanta, we play. Yeah,
Atlanta got some players. So
listen how they
we play. We play Atlanta week 2.
Who's their offensive coordinator from Atlanta? Steelers' offensive coordinator is Atlanta's offensive coordinator from last year. So game 1, there's a reason. Game 2, Denver. Our quarterback played for Denver last year, so they go 0-2. There's going to be talk of.
Thank you, Bruce.
In week 3,
Bruce thinks I'm right.
I think, Blaze. I think you're going to probably be 1-1.
I would be cool with that. I mean,
I think you're going to lose to the Falcons, but you'll beat them.
I am 7-10. Our first, I said 8-9 last year, and I was happy to be wrong. They snuck into the playoffs, didn't deserve to be there, and the game showed it against the. And now this year, I say 7-10, and I think they could be like 6-1 or 5-3.
I got Pittsburgh beating us.
But the second half of the season, they're going to fall bad unless they really get their shit together. The schedule is the toughest.
Hey, at least I don't have the Eagles going 17-1 until proven otherwise.
I have Pittsburgh. I have the Pittsburgh beating the Eagles.
Everybody has the Steelers behind Baltimore and Cincinnati, which Baltimore and Cincinnati are good. But
what about Cleveland's good too, though?
Well, I'm talking about the two real teams. No, the Steelers aren't afraid. No matter how good Baltimore was, we can beat Lamar Jackson. They've proven it. No matter how good Joe Burrow is, we can beat the Bengals home or away.
No, he's not that good. He's Jim Kelly.
Well, you're right. That's a good comparison. Really good comparison, actually. It's the team that we play in the NFC
years now. Like he's beatable, and I think you guys are going to be. You guys can be
maniacs.
That injury could linger too.
Yeah.
Oh, it could linger.
Burrow.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's injury.
So for us,
he didn't sign his contract yet. He might not even play week 1, right?
No, he might not play. He said, "Oh, look, I want more money."
And
I drafted Jamar Chase.
Once Jefferson got his pay, Ayuk got that pay. Chase is going to ask for. He should be paid higher than Ayuk.
Yes.
He's better.
Yes. But the problem,
in my opinion, CD got way overpaid.
Years on his contract.
CD got paid that because what Jefferson got paid.
Yes.
It's a chain reaction.
But don't he have like 2 or 3 years left on his contract?
Yes, I do, Bruce. Yes, I do. It depends on Joe Burrow's health. Again, with the health.
Yeah, I brought that up too in one of my chats, and people started. I said it was a rhetorical question. I didn't want it answered, but it's like I don't use it as an excuse. But let's be real. Midway through last season, half of the quarterbacks that started were injured. So now the question is, who's going to get hurt? That's going to make a big difference. You know, if you guys lose Hurts, that changes your whole team. If Mahomes is hurt, that changes their whole team.
Yeah.
You know, if McCaffrey gets hurt, that changes their whole team.
You lose your starting corners.
Yeah, corners can destroy your team.
Yeah, but when you look at Lamar,
that change your team too.
I mean, when you look at Lamar and the Ravens, does that really change the team? Because
Yeah,
you do have Derek.
It changes them to an extent, but their defense can win them games.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was getting at.
but even if he gets hurt, though, you got to figure it. They built their team around him.
Yeah. So who's their backup? Huntley still?
Yes, they just picked up Huntley.
And he's a serviceable backup, and that's all you need.
He was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah. I mean, look at Garner Minshew. Look at Joe Flacco. You guys won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles. It happens. It can happen.
It could happen. Like Nick Foles is not a starting quarterback. He's a backup.
But he didn't make big mistakes in the playoffs that could have crushed you.
Right.
Trent Dilfer. I always bring him up.
Yeah, but
need a quarterback that does not make mistakes that can hurt you.
Minshew has better stats than Trevor Lawrence in the last 3 years. That's a fact.
And you know what I said? Ever since he got drafted, did you guys ever see the movie Draft Day?
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is Bo Callahan.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is Bo Callahan. I've been saying that ever since he got drafted.
I want your question. I want your opinion on this. Okay, last year out of the blue, Houston Texans were amazing.
Yeah.
Right. Now you throw in Stephon Diggs, who's a great player, but will it change things? You throw a new running back in Mixon. You guys think they're going to be as good as they were last year? Stroud's amazing. But that could mess up with the chemistry. Now, I don't know.
I'd say yes.
Now you got to say Diggs is going to go, hey, I want the ball. I want the ball. I want the ball.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got Tank Dell and Nico Collins, too. They're good. They were great last year.
Well, how Houston played was you didn't have a guy greedy for the ball.
Yep. It was everywhere.
Now you threw in guys that want to be greedy for the ball. It's I'm the show. I'm the guy here. And that could hurt a team.
Another thing, is last year they were a surprise. This year people expect them to be really good.
But then again, like you just said, Blaze,
Butterfly really would say that.
They didn't expect the Texans to be as good as they were. Everybody said D'Amico Ryans was going to be a good coach.
Yeah.
Joe Duffy's right. He is going to be a good coach. Everybody knew it. But, now everybody knows what they're prepared for when they play Houston. They weren't prepared to play Houston the way Houston came out last year. So, probably lose a game or two from it.
All right, here's another question. What team that wasn't good last year will be good this year?
Washington Redskins.
I think they can be. That's a good pick.
I got them second in our division.
That's a good one.
I got them second too, Mitch.
I got a fantasy draft on Monday.
I think the Colts can make waves. They weren't really that great last year. I think they can maybe squeak in.
You know who it comes down to on the Colts though? Jonathan Taylor.
No, they lost their quarterback last year.
Yeah.
Nobody realized it.
14 other teams though,
Yeah, I think the problem is we say the team is built around that player.
No, they were 9-8 last year, Colts. My bad. I thought they had a worse record.
No, I think they're going to be in the playoffs. I think they have a playoff shot.
In the AFC, like last year, there was Cincinnati, Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Vegas, and Denver all had 9 or 8 wins. None of them made the playoffs. You had to win 10 to get the playoffs. So nowadays, it's pretty much like you better get 10 wins or you're not making the playoffs.
Right. I think the Colts would get 10 wins.
Wait, Blaze, you know who wrestled on the same team with Joe Hendry? The Hardys.
Oh, I saw that. Okay. What about you, Mitch? Which crappy team's going to be good this year?
Well, I need to look at the.
So Vikings were 7-10, Bears were 7-10, Falcons were 7-10, Panthers were 2-15. Well, they can only go up.
Well, Giants that are going to be good. You think?
Yeah, that were
okay.
That were crappy last year. That could be good this year.
Chicago, depending on Caleb Williams.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Plus, they stocked up on receiver. Keenan Allen. I mean, they got a bunch of weapons for him.
I wish I could say the Raiders. I wish I could.
Why would you say the Raiders?
Who's their quarterback?
I said wish. Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, baby. But see, they lost Jacobs.
Who's going to be the worst team?
It might be the same one. It might be Carolina again. Because what did they do to get better?
I think it's going to be New England.
I would love that. I'm definitely on board with that one. They were 4-13 last year. I'd love for them to be 2-15 this year.
I think they may only win
the
one
Jets
game.
could be good, but again, it goes down to
Aaron Rodgers, if he got gas in the tank, he could carry them to 9-8 or 10-7.
Yeah, but I have a question. Is he going to play longer than 3 snaps?
Yes. That would suck if he gets hurt first game again. I'm a big fan of Aaron Rodgers. I've always loved his game.
Now, he's got a cannon as an arm. You know,
I don't care how old he is. He still got it, or he wouldn't be playing. He's very smart. He's super intelligent.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, he's telling his guys, like, look for this.
The
look
Patriots,
for
that's a good one. That's a good one, Bruce. Patriots. That's a good one.
So now we flip it.
Mitch as your worst team.
Me?
No.
Oh, Mitch. Who's going to be the worst team, Mitch?
You said the Panthers.
I said Panthers.
Panthers again.
Oh, both of you said the Panthers? Okay.
I'd say it's the Panthers or the Patriots.
I got the Patriots. I think they're going to be the worst.
Well, those were the 2 worst last year. In Arizona, too. All right, so let's flip it. Who was a good team that made the playoffs that this year will suck and not make the playoffs?
Ooh.
So here's the teams that made the playoffs. Buffalo, Miami, Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Houston, Kansas City, Dallas, Philly, Detroit, Green Bay, Tampa Bay, San Fran, LA. I could see Tampa Bay falling off.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
I got Cleveland.
I would love that too.
I got Cleveland being good, man. I have Cleveland being good.
Cleveland, and I'm hoping for Dallas to drop.
The Giants too. There's Giants fans out there that saying that the Giants are going to 11-6.
I'm with you halftime. I think I'd love to see Dallas falter. That's one thing us Philly and Pittsburgh fans have in common.
Yeah, the Vikings, I don't know if they'll be bad. They'll be decent.
They were
they're hurting their quarterback already, ain't they?
Yeah. Another Michigan player.
Cornerback there. The Vikings are hurt.
They were 7-10 last year, and that division got better. Bears are better, Packers are better, Lions are better. So yeah, they can.
I think Dallas Cowboys are going to fall off a little bit.
You hope?
No, just because of what's happening with Parsons and Dak.
Well,
I feel the Giants could win only 3 to 4 games. Yep. Who's going to be the worst quarterback in the league?
See, that's tough because I'm afraid we're going to see the same thing we saw last year in a lot of quarterback injuries. I really hope it doesn't happen.
I'm going with Daniel Jones.
We're trying to get good backups anymore.
Yes.
I'm going with Daniel Jones.
No.
He's going to be the worst quarterback.
I think he has a better year than he had last year.
You got weapons for him.
Yeah, I think he has a better year than last year.
Who's going to be the worst quarterback then?
Jacoby Brissett for the Patriots. I'll go along with you saying they're going to suck, so it'll be Brissett.
That's who I was going to go with.
Pickett's not even going to be playing.
I mean, Bryce Young, I mean, he's still really young.
Halftime. Can we, what do you want to do with Kenny Pickett?
Oh, we got to get rid of him. But
Pickett the game, well, Kenny to Ken. It's coming. It's going to happen. It might be. Hey, let's see this. You guys might be up 35-0. Have the game locked. Fourth quarter, Pickett to Gainwell. Touchdown, 85 yards.
No. The Eagles are down by 6.
No, they got it.
I'm going to call it just like that. And I'm like, damn it, at the end.
No, the Eagles are going to be down by 6 on their own 5-yard line. Jalen Hurts cannot come back in. Kenny Pickett is right there. Snaps the ball. Goes back. He sees Gainwell on a real route. He gives it to Gainwell. And then Gainwell goes all the way to the end zone.
Hey, I like Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix might be the best rookie quarterback this year. There's a hot take for you.
I'm right there with you on that.
I hear that one.
Because he's
a
experienced.
lot of people are saying Bo Nix.
I like him. He looked
It's
really
all
good.
Washington. Yeah.
I think I'm not just saying this because I'm a Steeler fan. The Browns always find a way to fuck it up.
Right. That's why
They paid him too much money that they couldn't surround him with people. People don't want to play there.
I'll say this. I think the Browns will trade Watkins.
Here comes Pickett to save the day.
I think they're better off with Jameis and Winston.
I think they'll trade him.
Jameis.
I think they'll trade him.
You mean James? I mean,
by the trade deadline or at the end of next year, he'll be traded.
Maybe they'll trade him for Pickett.
Hopefully.
You can have him as your backup.
I'll take him as my backup. As long as I ain't got to pay him that much money.
The refrigerator never played for the Steelers. He played for the Bears.
The refrigerator,
we had the bus.
Refrigerator played for the Bears and the Eagles.
Yeah, he never played for the Steelers. Maybe you're thinking
never played for the Steelers.
Maybe
are you still mad? Halftime. Are you still mad that we gave up Reggie White
for the Green Bay?
I love Reggie White.
Yes,
I'm so mad about that.
I will always hate that.
We'll always hate.
But my owner wanted to gamble more than he wanted to pay his players. We had a Super Bowl defense, and you didn't want to make an offense. That's what hurt us.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Reggie White got a Super Bowl. I'm glad that he went in the Hall of Fame, but I'm pissed off that the Eagles let him go.
My owner does not do dumb stuff. LOL. Big.
My owner, he freaking had to give up his team.
Hey,
he lost the team. He lost the team. Or what you call it?
Reggie White with the Memphis Showboats in the USFL. Look how young he is.
Yeah, he was young.
It's showboats. Is he showboating?
He's one of the all-time greats, in my opinion, man. That dude was just phenomenal. Put fear in the hearts of everybody.
Him and LT.
Yeah, LT was another one. Then you heard him talk. LT was a beast. How about Earl Campbell? Remember Earl Campbell? He was a beast too.
Oh my God! When someone said Earl, I was thinking of Earl Cole.
Earl Coble. Campbell. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't believe it's here already.
Wait, I gotta ask halftime this. Who do you hate more? Kenny Pickett, Kenny Gainwell, or Rob Thompson?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I hate them all, so there you go. It'd be Kenny Pickett. I don't think Kenny Pickett is an NFL quarterback.
He is, though. He's on your team. I know what you mean. I'm just kidding. I can't disagree with you, man. He was good in college. I think they blew him up too much. And then Pittsburgh was trying to make up for not picking Dan Marino back in the day. So let's get the hometown boy. And it didn't work out. He's not made for it. Go play in Canada or play in the XFL or something. But
right. He's going to be a Tim Tebow guy.
I mean, I think he could be a decent backup, but you can't rely on him to play 3 or 4 games and get 2 wins. You can't.
No. The thing is, he just can't throw.
We'll see. If you guys can finally give him more than 2 seconds to throw. Plus, you got deep weapons, too. I love Devonta Smith's one of my favorite receivers in all of.
He's my favorite.
I know he's your favorite. Quit telling me that.
I'm going to keep on saying that when you bring up Devonta Smith.
I hate Devonta Smith. He sucks.
Well, good for you, because he's my favorite.
He's on 2 of my fantasy teams already.
Who's your favorite wide receiver all time, Mitch? There should be
Marvin Harrison.
Guys.
Marvin Harrison.
Favorite of all time and greatest of all time. What's up, normal guy?
No, my
Marvin Harrison's
guy.
your favorite?
And Colin.
See, I heard this debate: Randy Moss or Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah,
Oh, Scary Rice.
I think so too.
But
Yeah, but
don't
if
get
you
me
want to
wrong,
talk about my favorite of all time, it's got to be
Randy
Marvin
Moss was
Harrison.
awesome. But
A lot of people forget about this guy. He was so underrated. Isaac Bruce.
no, nobody forgot about Ice.
He was part of
No,
the
I'm
greatest.
just saying, not a lot of people are
greatest,
talking about Isaac Bruce.
the greatest team on turf.
Yeah.
Marshall Falk and
Arthur Falk
Kurt
and
Warner.
Kevin.
Gart Warner.
They were so fun to watch, man. They were so exciting to watch. It was like Lakers Showtime in football.
You know who else I liked? Reggie Wayne.
Little Wayne.
You like Reggie
Yeah,
Wayne?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked Reggie Wayne.
He was all right.
Hey, you know what I got to say to that? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I had him in there.
you know, what's still kind of funny. When my friend and I were at the casinos in Atlantic City, I get that alert on my phone. Then we look at the TV. Andrew Luck retired in mid-game.
Well, he was hurt though.
I know, and my friend called me. He was like, "Mitch, I have him on my fantasy team. What do I do now?"
I
I'm
feel
like,
bad.
"You gotta let him
feel
go."
bad for him. I was rooting for him to come back. I'm not a Colts fan or nothing, but it was like that sucks for someone to
Yeah.
lose their career that soon.
Yeah, but during halftime though, that is just weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it
he
normally don't happen like that, but like
And then the fans were booing him as he was walking off.
I would too. You take it. You're trying to basically. A lot of people would think you're trying to take away from the game, make it about you. Wait
It was
till
a
after the game's
preseason.
over.
It was a preseason game, but still.
Wait
no,
till the
but
game's over.
still, wait till the game's over.
Yep.
Have
I
a
agree.
meeting. Have it go on friggin' a little meeting with the stage with the friggin' people and say, "Hey, I have to retire because of injuries."
Yeah.
That's it. But during the halftime where you're leaking it out that you're retired,
Yep.
it,
Like I think
what
about
he
those.
said, it thinks about it. It's all about me.
Yep. Like what about those players that are fighting in that preseason game to get a job, to win a position on the roster?
But then again, don't you blame the Colts?
Yeah, they should
gotta-
put that out there. You're right.
Because
You can
first of
blame
all,
either
you gotta
team.
go
You can blame
medical
both
reason.
sides.
I
For
blame Mitch.
medical reasons, you already knew what he was about.
Wait, what was that, Blaze?
I blame Mitch for everything.
Mhm.
Sure. Oh, you know the way I can say it, but I'm not going that far.
Okay. It's always your
You know
fault.
what I was going to say?
Sure.
What was I going to say?
No, I'm not saying anything.
Say
Oh, Marvin Harrison was born in Philly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
it. Oh, speaking of, what were those two hockey players that passed away yesterday?
Oh yeah, the brothers.
The two brothers riding on that got hit with
Yeah, they were from South Jersey.
That's it. That's crazy, man. That sucks. Prayers to their
Drinking-
family. That has to be
drinking, driving.
Yeah,
I
drunk
thought
driving.
it was a bike accident, I thought.
Drunk
They were
driver.
biking.
Drunk driver hit him.
Drunk
Wow.
driver hit them riding their bikes.
Oh.
He's a 7-time All-Star, man. His brother was. His sister was getting married yesterday or something too. It's like,
Yeah.
That's
They
a
were
sad- that's
riding
a
the bike
sad
before
story.
the wedding or something, and
that's such a sad story, man. That's
Story.
way to bring the whole show down, Mitch.
yeah, man,
You and your
talking about
media.
all that sadness.
Media. Well, we can talk about halftime about media. And actually, you ready for this? Halftime. Where are you right now on the screen?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna put an end to it. Middle. We're switching sides.
Yeah.
You're switching sides. Pause. I'll pause myself.
Yeah, every time I play that, I just like, man, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
I got him so mad. That Miss Halftime actually had to clip that. Wait, is Miss Halftime even up?
Did you
No.
even screenshot the 969 and post it everywhere, Mitch? I mean, we got to celebrate halftimes. It's more important than 1,000 or 500. It's 69 in it. Look, he's
It's in the group chat.
Mitch, Mitch freaking
Unsub so you can be that.
unsubbed me. When I first started and I met Mitch Blades, I hit 69, and then I hit 70. He unsubbed to me for like, what was it, a month or something?
Silly.
And then he was stuck there for like a month.
Yeah, I was stuck there for a month.
He was so mad.
And I was like, why? Like, so it didn't make any bit of sense. But,
Oh, God.
Mitch is good at not making sense.
That's my specialty. They had trouble against Elon in the first half. Yep. Yeah, but here's the thing. People can't make fun of themselves, and here I am, cracking every joke on me.
Yeah, you got to be able to make fun of yourself, man, especially if you're a YouTube content creator. Just do it.
Yep.
Who
Just
cares?
JEW does it all the time.
I thought you were going to say your favorite team, JETS, 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 Jets.
I tried to do that, but I was like, JEW.
TS, Jets, Jets, Jets.
Uh,
That's what we talked about that earlier, Arku. You think they're done? They got one loss. If they lose again, you're 2 loss, you're definitely out. But there's 12 teams that make it. It's going to be weird to see that. I'm against it. I say 8, but I know it's all about money. And the fact that some of these colleges get a home game in the playoffs, that's very cool.
So, hold on. Who's the youngest roster in the NFL right now?
Let me Google it real quick,
no.
and I'll tell you. Packers. That's amazing because they got a really good team to see if they can keep it.
And look, we're number 3.
See, I don't know what what's Packers defense like. I'll be honest, I don't know what their defense is like.
I don't know what their defense is right now.
And that's
the oldest? Youngest? Oh,
Dolphins are the oldest.
Dolphins are the oldest.
I wouldn't think of that because you think of their.
The youngest starters are for the Packers. The oldest starters are for the Dolphins. Huh.
That's why they're the youngest and oldest team.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, Adam Schefter, for that meaningless stat.
Yeah.
If you're 35 and you're still really good, what the fuck does that matter?
I know. Like, what the hell?
I thought you would put the Jets there because of Aaron Rodgers.
Well, the rest of their team, look, their running back's a second-year guy. A lot of their players are really young.
Their corner's a second-year guy.
I should know. It's a Jets fan. I really should know.
Garrett Wilson's young. I mean, they got a lot of young players. Half of that team can probably be Aaron Rodgers' son.
Yeah. Kind of fucked up, but yeah.
But I tell you what, I just saw I saw a video of him, and he's having so much fun in practice. Like, he's just like a big kid, and I love that.
I did hear some other players were like, dude, how smart Aaron Rodgers is. Like, he comes to our defense, and he goes, dude, what are you looking at? You're showing me this. I know what's going to happen because you're showing me this. And they're like, why are you telling me this?
Yep.
Because you're on my team. So if you show me this move, I'm going to let you know another quarterback is going to pick this.
He's a genius. I mean, a lot of people don't like him because of his personal beliefs and bullshit, which I don't watch him for that. I mean, I watch him for playing football, and I think he's a genius. He's already proved he's one of the best quarterbacks of all time, and now still going at it. Half of them are Aaron's children. Yeah, that's right, Prime Time. They could be his kids. I mean, you got a rookie that's 20 years old, and he's, how old is he?
I mean, look at LeBron. He's playing with his own kid.
Ain't he like 39?
Who?
He is
Aaron Rodgers. 38, 39?
40. December 2nd, he was born in 1983. That to me, the weirdest part of me growing older is when all the pro players are now younger than me.
Yeah.
You know, it was like when I was 42 or something, I was like, wait a minute. Everybody in the NBA is younger than me. Everybody in Major League Baseball and football are younger than me. Oh.
And then look at me.
When you're in your 40s, it hits you.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God. All these motherfuckers. So
like, I got more life experience than every pro athlete out there. I'm not better than any of them in any sport. It's just, it's weird because then you feel like the old grandpa, get off my lawn, you damn dag-nabbit kid.
Get off my lawn, you bastard. You know what that reminds me of? Did you ever see the movie Up?
No.
Up, yeah.
Wait, halftime, you never saw the movie Up?
It's a cartoon.
Is it a
Is that-
cartoon?
What's up, Coach? Big
Hey,
shout out to
Coach.
you, Coach.
No, I didn't never watch Up. I don't know what that
Oh
is.
my God.
It's pretty sad. It's a sad cartoon too.
Now let me ask you this, Blaze. Is the old guy kind of like Philly halftime?
No, because the old guy wasn't boisterous like for halftime. He was more
Yes,
quiet.
it was.
He was no. I
Yes,
see
he
where
was.
you're going, but no, I'm just disagreeing just to disagree.
But in reality, guys, he agrees with me on that.
No.
Yes,
I
he does.
never agree with Mitch because Mitch is always wrong.
When am I not wrong?
Never.
You're always wrong.
Exactly my point.
You're always never not right, wrong.
That's a double negative.
It's a quadruple negative.
Yeah. Hey, at least I don't pay for ads.
Check in here.
At least I don't pay for ads or subs or anything. Good morning, guys. What type would your cartoon character be? SpongeBob,
Spider-Man.
SpongeBob, or Peter Griffin?
If you had a superpower, would you rather be invisible or able to fly?
Invisible.
I'd rather read minds.
That's not a choice.
He makes another one.
You've never watched X-Men? Why would you want to read minds? Because you start to read everybody's minds, it's going to drive you crazy.
It's kind of like, hold on.
Or you want to
Did
be
you remember?
selective.
No. Remember the movie Bruce Almighty? When he reads everyone's prayers?
Yeah.
I want that to be me.
I just think of Cerebro, that time where he has like everyone's
Right?
thoughts in his head, and I'm like, I don't want to know your thoughts.
Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to know.
Now,
So
if you could pick and choose who and when and how, then maybe. If you had
Who,
total
when-
control.
wait. What was that? Who? What,
Who?
when?
When you do it, so you can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
You can pick the person and how. Like you can pick, like, I don't want your dirty thoughts. I just want your thoughts on like football or something. Like you could be real specific what thoughts, because you gotta be careful.
Yeah. Who? What? Wait. What was that thing? The 5 W's.
Who,
Who,
what, when, where,
what?
why.
Thank you.
That's what I would say. I don't care. That's how I welcome everybody in my channel. I don't care who you are, what you are, how you are, where you are.
What about why you are?
Or that's the only one that doesn't make sense.
But
But who
I like-
you are, it doesn't matter, black, white, old, small, skinny, tall, anything. Who you are.
I rather.
What
I
you
want to
are,
know
what
why.
you believe in does not matter. Where you're welcome. Where you are and wherever you live. And how you're
I
feeling.
want to know why. I want to know why.
Why
though.
doesn't make sense?
Yes, it does. Like, why are you like that? That makes perfect sense.
Look, did you notice that Rios made me shave?
I did notice that. I'm saving out.
My beard
I'm
that
saving
doesn't
it.
grow is now gone. I've grown.
I'm saving
like 4
mine till
months.
next week.
I got to do that.
It was all
I'm-
summer, and all it was a little bullshit beard I had, which you couldn't really.
Yeah,
tell
but look
all
at
day.
mine. I'm saving mine. I'm saving mine the next week.
Because you're gonna be 30 and you're gonna be old.
Yeah.
Then you shave
Watch
it and you look 25 again. Or for
Because
you,
I'm
you look 12 again.
Yeah, because on next Thursday I'm getting a haircut and getting it saved.
Go bald or get a mohawk.
Wait do you have to start freaking
Just
when
leave.
you start dyeing your hair because it's gray?
You mean
Cut
I
all
should
this
get
off, Mitch, and just leave the mohawk, the middle.
You mean I should get a Jew hawk?
Hmm.
I didn't say it.
I didn't say it. Hmm.
It's perfect because nobody can say something back to me.
The faux hawk.
I love that.
Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, you would because we have comments, but we're not allowed to say.
Oh, do you? Say them.
We have
Kickoff
comments, but we're not allowed
time.
to say it.
What was that, please? Oh,
It's kickoff time.
yay! All right, guys. With that being said, let's end it so you guys can watch college football. The Hardcore Sports
Or
Network
wrestling.
has a halftime coaching adjustment show at 2:00. Also, we got 2 different watch alongs of the Bash in Berlin. A lot of stuff today. No.
Penn State. Here we go. Here we are. There it is. West Virginia's coming out. Look for number 24, West Virginia, my man Rod Gallagher. He's playing defense and offense this year.
What position is he on both?
He's a slot receiver, and he's done a lot of running last year too when he did play because he's super fast, but he's small. And he's a cornerback, but he's probably like second string. He might not get much play unless it's a blowout.
Mitch,
Or
are you
whatever.
sending crumble cookies to Tobias when he comes to Philly?
So
No.
Morgantown has one section yellow, one section blue, one section.
He's not worth
yellow.
the
Looks
crumble
really
cookies
cool.
anymore.
They're
Yeah.
wearing yellow jerseys. Woo!
All right, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe to everyone's channel.
Except for
Check it out on Spotify. And halftime, you got anything to say there?
Catch you guys on the rebound.
See you guys.